Hello everybody, welcome and thank you for watching this. So during the Sephora sale, I came across the Sephora Weekend Warrior Tone Up Cream, and I'm always looking for a good skin tint. I'm always looking for something I can just throw on, great, move on. And this looks like it'd be a really good option. So this is a tone up cream, and it's give an instant brightening effect to skin with this tone up cream containing kumquat extracts. It's a complexion booster that blurs imperfections and redness and reduces the appearance of discoloration with a sheer veil of color. Got it in the shade, what is this? Out of Office, so I'm hoping it's a good match. I'm really excited to try this, so let's get into it. Starting off by using the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. Out of the way, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna let that settle for a few minutes, and while we wait, I'm gonna actually open this thing up and see if the color match is even good. Ooh. Hey. Gosh dang it. I'm struggling to get this, okay. So this is what the shade 02 looks like. So in terms of consistency, it's actually feels almost like it is a cream, but it's like a kind of creamier consistency. I'm going to apply one half on my face with a beauty blender and the other half actually with my fingers, because if this is supposed to be kind of like a tint and sheer, I might not always use a beauty blender. I might just, throw it on as the last step of my skincare routine. So I'll be curious to see how each side looks. Let's try it. So I'm gonna take a little more here. Let's see. Get my beauty blender. Let's go. So again, this is supposed to be sheer, thin veil, type of coverage, nothing crazy. First impressions, I don't notice a huge difference after I put it on. Definitely have some redness, so I have this little guy right here, some stuff down here, and I don't expect it to be full coverage, so I'm not expecting it to transform my face, but I don't know what I should be expecting. I think that's the problem. I think it does look like skin. It does. I don't see a difference, so if that's what you're going for. I also noticed that when using a beauty blender, I feel like it absorbed more product, and I'm a little surprised. I don't know, I'm like struggling. Like, should I be seeing more? I don't know. So let's do the other half with my hand and then compare. So now that I've applied this side with my fingers, I do feel like I use less product when applying it by hand. I feel like when I'm using a beauty blender, I'm using more product. So I think going forward, I would use my hands. In terms of how it is on the skin, So I do like it. I do. It has a really pretty finish and it's very natural. I can actually see, so what the hell does it say? This says blurs imperfections and reduces the appearance of discoloration with the sheer veil color. Yeah, so this is meant to be sheer. It's not supposed to be full coverage. It's not supposed to, you know, hide everything, which I typically tend to look for in very low maintenance with my makeup, especially my everyday makeup. I want something super quick, looks good, I'm on the go. So I actually do, now that this has dried down a little bit, I do actually really like this. I think in terms of a color match, this is spot on. So in terms of coverage, it's meant to be a sheer coverage product. You know, it's not supposed to eradicate all your imperfections, I don't think. You know, I still have little spots that are still there, but I do like how it basically, I feel like, attempts to just kind of balance your skin a little bit. When it dries down, I do like the finish. It doesn't feel, literally feels like I'm not wearing anything. Honestly, I really like that. Because I like how it finished. I do like the color match. I do like how my skin looks after I put it on. I'd be a little concerned if I was having days where I'm super broken out or my skin just like wasn't cooperating. Would this be the right product? I don't know. But for now, I do like how it dried down. I do like the finish. I think it's pretty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this just by adding a little bit of contour, a little bit of brow, and see how it looks. So I added a little bit of bronzer. I did my brows, a little mascara. So if I was going to be running out and I wanted like a quick, simple look, that's what I would do. And overall, I think the finish of this is really pretty. I think it dries down to a natural finish. I think it does do what it says for the blurring effect. My skin does look a little smoother, which I'm like happy about. Do I think that it's going to be good on days where I'm having problematic skin or I'm breaking out or my skin's red or whatever I'm dealing with? Probably not. It's not full coverage, but it's a nice sheer veil. I think this is perfect with the warmer weather coming up and I don't want to wear heavy foundation or foundation at all. This gives me a little color, a little finish, a little put together moment without going full face. I think I would definitely use it as like the last step of my skincare, and I would apply it with my fingers versus the beauty blender, since I felt like the beauty blender, I feel like I need to use more product, and when I don't see this full coverage, I'm using more and more when it's not supposed to be that. So overall, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this. I really like it. I didn't expect it to finish on the skin the way it does. Sometimes these products say things and they don't deliver, so I'm definitely happy I bought this. I think this is exactly what I was looking for when I say that I want like a skin tint or something that will kind of balance me out without feeling like I have all this foundation on. I'm excited to keep using it, and I'm excited to see how it wears throughout the day as well. I'm also curious to see, because it doesn't talk about, you know, using any primers or anything for it. It's meant to be, you know, the first step in your makeup routine or the last step in your skincare. I did go in with a primer just because I wanted to make sure that it stayed, but I would try it again to see if it stays without a primer or if it makes a difference on how the product stays or how it looks on the skin. So overall, super happy. I think it's definitely worth looking into if you're looking for, you know, very light coverage, looking for something that's going to add a little color, add a little more evenness to the skin without putting on a full face. I'm super happy. That's my review. I hope you guys like it. Thanks.